From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Brandon Woodruff. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get started, Kyle Schwarber up now for the Mets. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor.
0-1.
Just getting started here in Toronto.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 1-2.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Out towards right center field. Green drifts towards it. And that quickly 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. 2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Mike Trout.
Hey!
The 0-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one missing inside. Late with the swing there. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
2 outs, runner at first. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Bellinger, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Woodruff checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's down.
Foul ball. Trout off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here is Marcus Semien. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Green settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, and taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Leading off, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, number 33, Alejandro Kirk.
Hey!
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right field. Bellinger coming on. Takes it in for the out. Nick Kurtz next up for the Blue Jays.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging.
Batting third.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Riley Green.
Ball, that's
that
outside.
misses. Ball 1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second, Junior Caminero up now for the Mets. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Will Smith to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And that gets down into the gap. The relay throw. And he's there with a double.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
One out. Runner at second. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. One down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
No, that's low.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope, outside.
Woodruff deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In plenty of time to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey! Nope.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that's
Ball
way
3.
high. And the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
That one fouled off. Outside. And the count is 1-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of
Ball
deficit,
two.
they're right at the top of the list. Nice grab. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. So man aboard. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Quick toss to first. Yelich dives back in.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Yelich flies around third. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
Batting seventh.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. Just
that's
missed.
up there.
Man at second.
Ball. No, that's a foul ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
three.
And a full count now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting eighth, second baseman.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one
Ball.
off the
That's
mark,
inside.
and that's ball one. Man on second, two down. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Nope. Outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 2-1. Right there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Trey Savage.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Here's Trout. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 1-0.
Ball count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Comes up empty. Line drive. And
foul ball.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one in the air center field, and there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz.
Hey!
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Doubled his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Riley Green, struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the fourth. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Liner caught it second. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Close
Ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. Just missed. Draws the walk
That's ball
there.
4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Christian Yelich. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Kerry Carpenter next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a foul ball. Now all even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
up next for the Blue
Nathan
Jays,
Lucas digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Altuve can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the 5th inning. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And
nope,
another
that's
ball.
off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah!
That one's in there. That's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one almost got him.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. The flip. There's one. On to first.
Hey.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Ball 1.
He
That's a
hasn't
ball.
wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run homer. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Bellinger up to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Now
That's ball 3.
3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
3-1, and he couldn't come up
down.
with it. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Now it's Marcus Semien.
That's a ball.
Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air out towards right center. Green on his way over. He's got it, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now to start the
number
bottom of the
26,
5th and taking over on the mound, Nolan McLean. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Ball, that's
you
low.
can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Kirk at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And next for Toronto, Nick Kurtz. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Guerrero in the box again, takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bradley Green digs in for a critical at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1. McClain, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Throw on to Freeman. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jimmy Garcia. Junior Caminero now at the plate. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Caminero on at first, nobody out. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the
And in
Mets,
this big spot,
shortstop,
here comes Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
Count.
Two on, one out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
First and third, one down. In the air, left field. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Shane Bieber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Soto in the box now, takes strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. They get the out on Soto. They limit the damage here. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Christian Yelich.
Yep, that ball went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 2.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 on the way. And a
Ball
sweeper
three.
misses for a ball. downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Lucas up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So they're down to their final out. Jose Altuve next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners.
Waste no time there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Clement in the box now. Takes strike 1. Carpenter at 3rd. Altuve on at 1st with 2 down. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.